Hello youth, thank you for visiting Crypto SA channel once again, and my name is Jose. I'm here to talk to you about Bitcoin. Okay, so we always start with this chart here that has Bitcoin's long-term trend lines. We got support at the purple line. We got this downward sloping channel here, the parallel channel going downwards, and the descending broadening wedge. You see that we've had so far the resistance of this downward sloping channel, right? So I mean, it's never happened. Every time we kind of like faked out above it, we did it like right after with green candles, you see, and then we jumped back inside and did it again. So I do think we're more likely, especially because of the RSI here and also the crossing down here of the stochastic. I think because of these reasons, we're more prone to a correction, not like a very strong one, but like a slight correction to make like another higher low, and then maybe break to the upside, as both this channel and the descending broadening wedge are bullish reversal patterns. Okay, so that's the first thing. So I'll erase the lines, we don't need them so far, and I'm gonna put my support and resistance blocks and lines. You see that we've had our daily bullish region rejection in here. So above the 64.3 we would be bullish, but we didn't manage to break to the upside here at this level, which makes me think it's one more reason why we might go to the downside to retest lower levels. We have here the monthly bullish region now as support, which is good. So as long as we keep the support of this 63 point, what is the exact $63,000 as support, we shouldn't come to the downside here to retest the 62.4, for example, 62.5, which are the supports and resistance zones here of the weekly, which is the magenta one on the background, and the daily, which is this blue one here. So yeah, can we just like consolidate in here and then break to the upside? Yeah, that would be kind of ideal, and that's something that I do expect somewhat. But we can also, I mean, this can kind of reset at least to this line and then go back up again. And the same here, we can just take this EMA as support and keep going to the upside, which is also something that is reasonable to happen. But we have this trend line in here that is the trend line that usually when it's broken we break to the downside. That's happened sometimes already, and it can be the time now. You know, we can come here to take the support in this line. I think this is something reasonable to think, like, oops, no, not this, but yeah, somewhat. I do think it's doable that if we break this line when we come here to take support, that there's like a strong correction as well. There's also a possibility, right? So here, first time we were here having a rejection here of the bullish region. Here we also had like a rejection of the bullish region as well, right? And we started with like a slight correction, made like a bearish divergence, and then we had a very strong break to the downside. Here we had the same kind of rejection of the bullish region as well. You see here we consolidated and tried to break it again, and there was a slight bearish divergence as well, level B, and we broke to the downside. Now we also, depending on how you see it, we have like a bearish divergence, because here we're like creating lower highs, sorry, and here we have higher highs. So there's also like a bearish divergence to consider, so that a break to the downside is something that we could think of with and it's no absurd. Okay, So that being said, let's erase the levels, erase the parallel channel as well, and put the 4-hourly levels here with the Fibonacci's, which are our next thing to do. So here we have the 64.5 as our 4-hourly bullish levels resistance, and the 62.5 as our 4-hourly bearish support. So below the 62.5 we're bearish, above 64.5 we're bullish on the 4-hourly. Okay, and let's see Fib wise how are we doing. We have this high and we have this low, and according to this we're below the 63.4. this is an important rejection, right? So below this level we're also not in a good shape, right? And this pretty much matches with our EMA, so we don't need to mark any levels in here. Can we come to this level to retest the 786? Yeah, this is something doable, but I do think it's more likely that we come down here to the golden pocket zone, which I think it's a more reasonable level to be retested, to check on the strength to break to the upside on a midterm instead, so that is we had like a sustainable break to the upside instead. Okay, so this was the first fib, and now we also have this 3-pointed fib as well, which is this one right here, this downside here, this upside, and this downside. And in this sense, what we do have is support in the golden pocket and a resistance at the 786, right? So we have another golden pocket region in here, right, which is also like strong support. And it's not weird that some levels are confluent, so I don't need anything else because we have these two levels as confluent levels here of support. Okay, let's put this down. And one more thing that we have is the macro fib retracement, which comes from this top to this low. And in this sense, we do have the strongest resistance here at the golden pocket zone, and we're below the golden pocket at this very moment. So if we see like golden pocket to golden pocket doing this, and if I erase the 4-hourlies, that's pretty much what I think we're more prone to see, like a rejection in this area and a retest of this zone that worked as resistance for quite some time, you know. So I think this is likely to happen. We have a last fib to consider, which is from this low to this high, and in this sense we have also have like a confluent level here at the 382, you know, that we don't need to mark, but there's also this level in here to consider, the 236 61.6. So yeah, that's pretty much what I see for now, and I hope this video helped you. It was a very quick video because I do think there's not much to do. There's not much to see and check. Here we also have in the 4-hourly, you see you have lower highs, and here we do have what? Somewhat from here to here we have higher highs. So it's a slight bearish divergence as well. That could bring us down here to the $61.6 thousand level, especially if we can't break above, and there seems to be like constant rejections of the this upper fib here. So I do think if we're still like below this level, it means that Bitcoin is not being able to break the $63,000 range, 63.4 and 64.1. So I do think these are the two levels to watch. If we break and if we open and close several, not one, you see we open and close, we opened but we came right down again. couple of times already. So above the $63.4 thousand range, then we can think of like a break to the upside, especially if we break if we open and close several candles above 64.1. You see that the very only attempt that we had like a instant rejection. So as of now, I think it's more likely that we come to retest the 61.6 or these two levels of support here at the $60,000 range, which is good enough, right? And also the 60.3, 59.9, which I think is going to be a very good buying opportunity if we think of the break to the upside from the chart patterns that we've been watching for a long time, both the descending channel and the descending broadening wedge, which are bullish reversal patterns, I say once again. So yeah, I think it's good for now. I hope this video helped you make your decisions in your investments and your negotiations and trades. And please like, subscribe, and comment down below. And if you want to join our Telegram channel where we discuss the traditional markets as well, the dollar and geopolitical stuff that might, for example, the possible recession that we might be seeing pretty soon in the whole world, well, the link is going to be down below. It's in Portuguese, but we have translators nowadays, right? Hope to see you again in the next video, and thank you.